up. We'll be late. Have you seen my keys?
Mum, I need to buy a phone on your credit card. It's only $20.
As long as you pay it back. Come on, get in the car.
Ah, it's here.
You're going to run a mighty bill up on that thing.
Hang on, Sarah. Don't worry, Mum. It's only a $20 cap. It'll only cost me $20. Sorry, Sarah. What was that? I know. So anyway.
What's wrong? What does it say?
Nothing. It's just junk.
Well, you'll get a bill soon, so I hope you have some cash ready.
It'll be fine, Mum. What happens if I can't pay it back, hypothetically?
Your service will be cut off. Collection agents will try to get the phone back. They'll want the money you owe, and you'll get a bad credit rating.
Really? What does a bad credit rating mean?
It means you won't be able to get loans for cars and houses and travel. But you wouldn't be interested in any of that, would you?
No, of course not.
Sweetheart, are you okay?
No, they're going to cut off my phone and give me a bad credit rating, and I won't have any friends. I'll never get a boyfriend.
Let me see that.
I owe heaps of money.
Oh, it's not you that's in trouble, Loz. It's me. Loz, I asked you about the phone bill. I told you not to get into trouble with it.
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
And now, here we are.
Am I in big trouble?
Yes.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm glad you could make it today. Well, Loz, first things first. Have you written to the mobile phone company? That should have been the very first thing you did.
Yeah. I sent a couple of emails. Is that what you mean?
Yep. Did you keep any copies of this correspondence?
I think they're in my inbox.
Oh, Loz.
They'll be in there, Mum.
Well, when you find them, email me a copy and print a copy out for yourself. It's really important that we keep a paper trail. Do you want me to call the phone company for you?
Really? You do that?
Well, if you don't feel comfortable.
Loz?
Thanks. Yeah, I get really nervous and I'll probably say the wrong thing and offend the person I'm speaking to and then get into even more trouble.
No problem, Loz.
You know, this really isn't her fault. I don't know how it's happened that my 17-year-old daughter has ended up with a contract like this. I mean, good Lord, she can't even be trusted to feed the fish.
Mum!
You killed them. They died.
Okay. You should write to the TIO.
The TIO?
Yes, the Telecommunications Industry Ombudsman.
Uh-oh, hang on. I'm going to have to jot down that. How do you spell ombudsman?
Write to him if you think the mobile phone company has displayed unconscionable behaviour when signing you up for the contract. The TIO has a contact officer at each of the telcos.
Well, I want to speak to the TIO. I want to inquire about this message service that Loz has been dialing.
Messaging service?
Yeah, it's this thing where you message in the boy's name that you like.
Mum!
And then she's had back 15 messages that they've charged her for at $5 a pop.
Well, that was probably mentioned in the small print. And if you do think the mobile phone company has a case to answer, you should write to the Ombudsman.
Yeah, well, I will. And I don't think we should pay the bill. I think the whole thing stinks.
Yeah.
Well, that could be risky. The telco will most likely take Loz to the magistrate's court, and a judgment debt will be handed down to you. The debt will remain in place for 15 years, and your credit rating will be affected for 5. The telco can also take action to bankrupt you.
What does that mean?
You could lose your personal assets, such as your car.
But I don't have a car.
I do.
Okay, well, like I've said, first I'll contact the phone company and you may contact the TIO if you like. Then, if you decide not to take it to court, I can help you to get a personal loan from your bank to pay the bill.
This just makes me so furious. I mean, this is money that Loz and I don't have.
You can refer the matter to Consumer Affairs Victoria. Their dispute resolutions officer may be able to help.
Well, what do you think we should do?
That's not what I do, Loz. I'm here to let you and your mum know what options are out there for you. You've got to decide what you want to do.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. We'll start with the phone company and then the ombudsman. But first of all, Loz and I are going to have a very big talk.
Many young people use a pay-as-you-go. Is that a better way to manage your mobile?
It is one option, and we say it's a very good option. It's a particularly good option where you may have limited finance, but you also need to know that there are pros and cons associated with it. So, for example, you might run out of money and need to make an urgent call and you're in trouble. So it is a good way to manage it, but it can have some downsides as well.
What about MMS, text and data services associated with newer smartphones? What issues do they present?
I must admit I had to find out what MMS was because I didn't really know. I'm a bit old-fashioned, it seems. But really these new forms of data really create problems, particularly if you're not sure of what your download and upload limits are, because often a premium is payable if you go over them, and you might end up, we hear often of people who end up with a many $1,000 bill because they didn't realise that they'd gone over their limits, and they weren't aware that going over the limit cost them a whole lot each time they used their phone or their new device. It's particularly so there are things that are big data files like photos or videos, etc., and if you're uploading those, you're actually using up your limit really quickly, and so you can very easily fall into the trap of going over your limit and finding that you get this big bill at the end of the month, so it comes as a shock. So that's what you really need to be careful about.
What if you travel abroad? Should you take your phone?
Well, I think that you should try to use other alternatives like Skype, using email, using online messages. Facebook is a good way to communicate while you're overseas. And of course, we all like to receive a postcard.
Thanks, Claire. It's been good to have you on the show. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Cliff. Great work.
If you would like a copy of the DVD, Consuming Clips, contact Consumer Affairs Victoria at the address below.
Till next week, I'm Woody.
And I'm Lara. This is Armed and Dangerous.
Keep the cameras rolling.